Okay, good afternoon all. I'm going to start with a shout out to my colleagues who were instrumental in setting up this course with us at the Trent Simulation Centre down in Nottingham. So they're not here today, but Mary Kennedy and Andrea Cromshaw, who are our specialist nurses in burns, were really a key part in this course, and so a lot of credit should go to them for anything that came out of it. So the reason the course was set up, they came to us in the Simulation Centre in Nottingham. Just introduce myself. I didn't say hello. I'm Paul. I'm clearly Inet. I'm a nurse by background, but I have fallen clearly sideways whilst hitting my head into a professional practice educator at the Trent Simulation Centre in Nottingham. So that's why I'm here. Okay, we've done that. Okay, so the course was set up. Basically because there was a gap in training that was specific to burns specialist plastic surgeons and specialist nurses. So they decided they wanted something to fill that gap, and we were able to create that with them as a kind of bespoke course. We ran it as a pilot over 3 sessions with a very diverse and multi-professional cohort. So we had specialist nurses in both children's burns and adult burns. We also had plastic surgeons who had an interest in burns but weren't necessarily burns consultants themselves, but who were being put in the position of covering the burn service in out of hours. We ran 4 simulations across each day. Half of those paediatric scenarios, half of those were adult. We asked our candidates to rate their confidence in terms of assessment and treatment of burns in both the adult and paediatric sectors. The debriefs, we use the PEARLS model in Nottingham. We used that after each simulation and very much focused on specific knowledge that might be required for dealing with a particular scenario, but also very much in the way that the teams came together and interacted. And it was really interesting because the way the setup is in Nottingham, paediatric teams and adult teams very rarely get to work together and see how the other half thinks and operates. So we got an awful lot of interesting stuff in debrief and insight from those teams actually seeing. When we asked those candidates to rate us at the end of the day, we got, as I'm sure you can imagine, we got a universal improvement in confidence scores in terms of their ability to assess and deal and manage with burns specifically, but also improvement in confidence in their ability to communicate with other members of the team. And certainly from the free text, the themes that came out, the things that really shone out were the improved communication strategies, improved confidence, improved team working and improved escalation between the nursing side and the medical teams within those scenarios. We would love to run this course again, but unfortunately funding has caused us a bit of an issue up to now, but fingers crossed and charity willing, we will run this course again. So yeah, I think that's me ended. So thank you so much for your patience and tolerance for my bumbling. But please, any questions, I'll do my best.